Hello, you guys. Welcome to our team call today. Good morning. I love you guys. Okay, couple things announcement wise, real quick before we jump in. I just finished listening to the book Power of a Positive Team, and it was so good, you guys. And like literally the whole time I was like, we did it. Like we have a positive team. And I love it. Is there ways we can improve? Yes. Oh, always, right? But it was really cool to like hear so many of the things he had to say of like, no, we really have a freaking rocking team. We really do. And the positive energy and the leading with love and all the things. I loved it. I loved it so much. Um, uh, I realized though, in listening to and reading that book, it made me realize I want to make a little change. I love, and I think honestly, part of the nutrition boot camp call that I love so much is that I share some value, share some whatever. And then after we stay on for those of us who are on live and we chat. And I listened to a part of, that book that just made me realize like, I think we need to do that as a team too, because it's so fun to get to do that with our challengers. But I really, really, really want to like start emphasizing to my challengers, get on the nutrition bootcamp call, get on the nutrition bootcamp call, get on the nutrition bootcamp call. And I know right now it is a lot of coaches, but I really want to like open it up and make it more for challengers too, to like have them be a part of that space. And then on that flip side, I want to create that time and that space here after our team call to be able to chat, get to know each other better, and then like have a more informal place to just get to know each other better as coaches and not like having to feel like we have to filter ourselves because of the audience that we're with, if that makes sense. So I want to start doing that today. So after the call, if you don't have to leave, we'll stop the recording and then we'll just chat afterwards for however long. Cool. And I'll try to come prepared with a question still, so it's not just like this like dead space of like, well, what do you guys want to talk about, right? Because that's always like kind of awkward and doesn't really start any conversation. But I'll try to like come up with a question so we can get to know each other better and whatever. Cool. So that's the first thing I wanted to like announce, and I'm excited about it because I love you guys and I love being able to chat. And especially I feel like this will be a good time to insert this, especially where I just switched up one-on-one stuff. And it will give us more of that time to like chit chat informally while getting to know each other and not just me getting to know you, if that makes sense. So I'm excited about that. Second little announcement, 9-week Control Freak coach launch ends on Sunday and customers get to get it on Monday. So you can still totally utilize the gift card opportunity. I will be providing 2 gift cards. I think I'm going to do 2. I think I only said 1 in the post, but I like doing 2. And that's available to you guys. So any coach that you help get 9-week Control Freak, whether they're already a coach and they just order it and yay, now they're active, or they've never been a coach before, they're signing up as a coach and they got 9-week Control Freak at the same time, comment their name in any of the places that I posted that graphic. I posted it in our team page, Powerful Beyond Measure. I posted it in our challenge group on Facebook, Powerful Beyond Measure Fight Club. And I also posted it in the challenge, not challenge checker, sorry, old school. That was what it used to be called, our bod group. And so any one of those 3 places, like comment, my girl XYZ, just put their name there, because when I do the drawing, that's where I get the names from. I just go through and whoever commented gets put in the drawing. If they didn't comment, they're not in the drawing. And if you can comment for them and just put their name in, and then every person you add gets your name into the drawing 1 additional time for every 1 person that you add. So like my girl Aubrey, as soon as she buys 9-week Control Freak, she's helped 3 people get 9-week Control Freak. She's in the drawing 4 times, right? For 1 of 2 gift cards, right? So just make sure that you remember that, utilize that, because then it gives a little bit of sense of urgency, and it gives your people who are like kind of on the fence more of an incentive to like, oh wait, what? Like you're going to potentially pay me to buy this sooner. Okay, that doesn't suck, right? And I'll probably just do Amazon gift cards, especially around Christmas time. Everybody loves an Amazon gift card, right? Yeah. And then if they didn't get what they wanted for Christmas, they can buy it for themselves after and don't even have to be sad about it, right? Okay, awesome. And just a little side note, if you can turn on your camera, and I love to see your faces. I really do. Even if you're like doing other things, I love to see your face. I totally turn on my camera when I'm, yes, Steph, I want to acknowledge you and love you. Thank you for being the one friend who I can actually see their face. But yeah, even if you're like in the middle of your workout, I see you, Ashley, you're rocking it. I love it. I love to like see your bodies versus like black squares. So even if you have to like prop it up while you fold the laundry, or prop it up while you unload the dishwasher, or prop it up while you run around your kitchen, I don't care. I like to see you. Cool. Okay. All right, moving on. I'm gonna screen share because today I'm gonna share a life-changing tool with you. This, my friends, is called Teamzy, and I will just be the first to admit, you guys, I love this tool and I could use it more than I am. But I could use it more than I am. I love it and it is really, really helping me. But I'm not perfect. So just know that, okay? Right from the get-go. Okay, so this, my friends, is Teamzy. This is not free. And Jordan asked a really good question last week. At what point in your business would you consider using Teamzy? And I would honestly say the second you decide to take this business seriously, really, truthfully. The reason I say that is because you guys know I've been a coach for 5 years. I have tried a million different systems. I've tried everything from pen and paper to keeping my trackers to using Google Sheets so that I can have everybody in one place to Google, Streak, the email system, and Teamzy. And Teamzy is the one, every time I use Teamzy, my business grows. Really, that's as simple as it is, okay? And I will show you why I love it so much, okay? It is $30 a month, but I make way back. You know what I'm trying to say. I make way more than that back because of how it helps me to stay organized, and it's a tax write-off, right? Any business expense is a tax write-off. If you make over $600 in a calendar year, you do need to file for taxes with Beachbody. If you don't make $600 a year, you don't need to even file for taxes. But everything business-wise, even your Shakeology, because it's required for Success Club leads, is write-offable, even though it is a consumable. So that's a little side note there. I love Teamzy because it was created by a Beachbody coach. And so everything in here, they knew what to put. So I'll just walk you through a day in the life of Bryn. Okay. Yay, it's time to send some invites. I'm going to go to my story watchers and send 10 invites to people who are watching my workout story. Or I just posted a transformation. I'm going to invite the people who liked my transformation. I send them the exact same thing every time for 5 years. I've sent them the exact same invite, no matter what group is coming, no matter what's happening, no matter what sale is going on, no matter what, I send the same exact invite. And it sounds something like, hey, beautiful lady, thank you for watching my stories. It always makes me feel a little bit famous to have other people care about my day-to-day monotonous life, with a couple fun emojis, right? I'm just curious, are you watching my workout stories because you're interested in joining me? Or are you just the best cheerleader ever? No matter what, I love you and I hope you're having a fabulous day. That's it. That's all. Or same thing, just with transformation. Instead of, are you watching my stories because blah, 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 I say, are you loving on my transformation because blah, 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 right? And it's the exact same question. It asks them, it plants the seed of, hey, you can join me, but it also gives them an out if they're like, no, I don't want to join you. And they can just respond with, no, I just think you're awesome. I'm just cheering you on. Keep doing what you're doing. But it still planted the seed. It still did. Because I've had those people who told me, no, come back later, just so you know, okay? So that's me. 10 invites. 9 people either say, I'm just cheering you on, or they ghost me entirely. One person on average will say, actually, yeah, I am interested. Will you tell me more? And that person goes into Teamzy because they said they're interested. Okay. So as soon as they say, yes, I am interested, will you tell me more? Okay, time to put them into my follow-up system. Teamzy, when this person created it, they created it with the, I'm going to stop sharing just for a sec because if people are in the waiting room, okay, nope, nobody's in the waiting room. I can't see though if someone's in the waiting room. So if you check the chat for whatever reason and you notice someone's in, don't be afraid to unmute yourself and say like, hey, XYZ needs to be let in. Cool.
Jordan needs to be let in.
When the person created Teamzy, they created it with, you can log everything. You can track when you added someone, when you invited someone, when you connected with someone, when you, all the things, whatever. I personally don't use Teamzy that way. I just use it as a follow-up system, just for follow-ups, because how many times, hopefully a lot, because you're reading a lot of personal development, right? But how many times have you heard fortune is in the follow-up? The fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And I know, like, smacking myself in the face, I know over the past year, I've really driven home like how to add to your network well, how to invite well, how to connect, how I do it. I have not been very good at sharing how I follow up. And you guys, full disclosure, it's because I've sucked at it. And it wasn't until a couple months ago when Ash like hit Success Club 92 or whatever at MBF launch, and she like really started like banging that drum, you guys, follow up, that I was like, okay, yes. Let's see, let Jordan in, please. Thank you, Miss Steph. Okay, admit. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Steph. Okay, so lost my train of thought, sorry. It wasn't until Ash said that with MBF that I was like, okay, no, I need to use Teamzy again, because I was using it. That's what I was using when Megan and I were able to go 2-star last July. And then I kind of stopped. I don't know why. I thought I was better than it. I don't know. I stopped. I started trying Google Streak and other things and whatever, and it was fine. I was just kind of at this, I was growing, but I was kind of at a lull. All right, time to rein it in, time to grow again. Okay, got Teamzy. It's so good. Okay, so let me walk you through this. So let's say my friend Aubrey Babcock just said, I'm interested, tell me more. Okay, so I come here, I go to add contact. Okay, right here, I add her. So she's a prospect. She hasn't bought from me yet. We're just pretending, okay? Aubrey Babcock, yay. And obviously you can see I can add her email address and phone number if I have it. I normally don't, even if I have it. I just click create contact, sweet, okay? Then from here, I can add tags, okay? So Aubrey voted on my story about 9-week control freak. So I'm gonna put in this tag spot right here, 9-week control freak, tag. Okay, and I just tagged her in 9-week control freak. Just remember that for just a sec. Okay, then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go to details, because sometimes people change their like Instagram handle, or so if I just put in her Instagram handle, I might not be able to find her later. And if I just put in her first name and last name, if she has a really common name, I might not be able to find her later. So I do both. I do first and last name, and I put in their Instagram handle or their Facebook link if it's on Facebook. And you can literally write like at, I know she is Aubrey Sprightly Confident, I think, something like that. Okay, we'll just say yes. Okay, then it saves her Instagram, and that's all I do for there. Then I will click the follow-up button, follow up, and I can pick what day I want it. So I'm going to say, I just sent her information about 9-week control freak, and I typically give people 2 days. 2 days to like look it over, check it out, life is real, whatever. Okay, so I'll just click Friday, save, sweet. Okay, then when I'm here in my dashboard, okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. Go back to my dashboard. I'm like, why can I not see the word dashboard? Then she shows up right here in my follow-ups, right there, okay? And I clearly need to clean this up, because there's people that I followed up with that I haven't marked yet, and there's people that I still need to follow up with, part of me was like, perfectionist yesterday was like, I should hurry and go clean that up. But then I was like, no, I need to be real. I need to show my people that sometimes I get behind too, and it's fine, okay? So I'm behind, and that's all right. So let's say, okay, great. I added Aubrey. She's one of my new prospects. She's great, fabulous. Moving on. I need to follow up with Marianne. So I can go to Marianne's name. I know, just because I know she's on Instagram. But if I didn't know that, if I'm like, wait, where were we talking? You can check and you can click activity and you can see, oh, our history, she's on Instagram right here. So I can look without even going to my social media. And just a little side note, because I know somebody's going to ask, or someone is already wondering, you cannot use Teamzy from a phone, only a computer. Okay. But honestly, I love that, and I hate it because it makes me sit down and like be focused and intentional. But I also love it because it makes me sit down and be focused and intentional, and then I can like whip out a whole bunch of other stuff versus like I'm sitting on my couch doing my power hour and getting distracted by all the things, right? So I'm connecting with Marianne. I know she's on Instagram. So I'm going to say, okay, I went to her Instagram. I commented on a story, and I can write that down if I want. Most of the time I don't, just for simplicity's sake. But I commented on a story. I commented on a post. I followed up, whatever. And most of these are, I followed up. Either like, hey, girlfriend, are you still interested? Something along those lines. But sometimes it's like, honestly, I've sent a message like that way too much. I haven't just connected with her. I haven't just followed up with like a love. And so sometimes I just go comment on a story or a post, and I count that as a follow-up because I'm still getting in her brain. I'm still getting on her mind, right? I'm just not saying the words, are you gonna join me yet? Right? And I'm still putting that personal touch in there, and I'll still log it. Okay. And you can be as specific as you want. You can say followed up, and you can say the script that you wanted to if you want to. I personally don't, because I don't, but you can if you want. Then I click follow up, and then I typically do in 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how like hot they are. You know what I mean? If it's like the conversation is really hopping, I'll do 2 days. If they're asking questions, whatever, just to remind myself that like, what if they forget to respond? I don't want to forget about them, right? Or their kid accidentally opens their phone or whatever. I don't want to forget that we were talking. If it's been a long time, I've sent her a lot of messages, but she's never responded, then honestly, I'll do 1 month. If it's like, no, I know she's interested in 9-week Control Freak, and we're going to start here in 3 weeks. So I'm going to follow up in 4 days, whatever. It's just whatever your conversation is like, the urgency, you can set it. And if you want a custom date, you can click the calendar and you can pick whatever date you want to follow up with them. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. And then you just click log connect, it logs it. And then that beautiful number right here goes down because you did it. And I love it too, because up here, it shows you what you've done today. It shows you connected with how many prospects, you connected with how many customers, you connected with how many coaches, you connected with how many, I don't even know what that means, shares, I don't know what that is. And you added this many people. And you can set these goals depending on whatever you want when you're setting up your profile, which is pretty dang cool. Cool. So now I'm going to show you, remember how I told you, like, remember that, like how I added that tag to Aubrey. So now if I'm like kind of running out of people to invite, or not invite, follow up with, or honestly invite, but I'll show you follow up with. If I'm like, what were they interested in? I want to make sure like 9-week Control Freak is starting soon. Like they didn't sign up as coaches. Now the customer launch is happening. I want to make sure that I'm helping them and I'm not forgetting about them. Okay. So you can come here to right here. Oh, I just lost it. I lied. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so right here, when you're looking at someone, there's this spot right here that comes up with tags. Okay, so I can see, I need to clean this up. It is very unorganized, but I can see, okay, this person wants to be mindset. This person was interested in 3-month pod, whatever, 9-week Control Freak. And obviously there's 3 different kinds for 9-week Control Freak. So I don't know how that happened, but so let's just go here, 9-week Control Freak. Okay, I need to follow up with these people about 9-week Control Freak because we're starting soon. Okay, now I'm going to click this one because obviously I accidentally created, okay, I need to follow up with her because she's interested, and I need to follow up with her. That's the person I just created. It's fine. Cool. So, okay, 30-day breakaway people, maybe they were interested in it, but they didn't buy it when it came out, but now it's available on BOD for everyone. I'm going to follow up with this person and make sure, hey, it's available now on BOD. You can get it. Okay, shoot. This person was interested in a little obsessed because I've been a coach for 5 years, right? So that was a long time ago, but it's a new autumn program. So now I can invite this person. There's nobody, but you get the point, right? Same thing with 80-day obsession. I don't know where that is. 80-day obsession. Right here. Okay. I can follow up with these people because they were interested in 80-day obsession. And I can now tell them about 9-week control freak because Autumn did a new program. And same thing for like, okay, this person was interested in size. So guess what? They're probably going to be interested in his program, Let's Get Up, in March because it's Sean again and it's another dance one, right? So it's really, really, really awesome for keeping yourself organized for invites, follow-ups, making sure you don't lose people, all the things, all the yes. Okay. So that's Teamzy for you. And it's super great. Any questions? Let me check the chat real quick. Oh, perfect. Brenda said the share is for when you share the business opportunity. Okay. So that's when you like invite to coaching. Thank you. I was like, I don't even know what that means. But yeah, like I said, I don't use it for invites. I use it for follow-ups. Jordan said, oh my goodness, I'm loving all of this. This is going to help so freaking much. Thank you. Yes, seriously, it really is very helpful. And you can put on the side like your why. And I love that. And just to remind yourself, and you can put your current rank and you can put your goal. And it even has right here. Oh, I'm not screen sharing anymore. Let me screen share again. Bryn, you're smart. Okay. Sorry, guys. Struggle. You can put your why. I'll show you. I'll pretend I didn't just say that. You can put your why right here, right? And then you can put your rank up here and your goals for whatever you want. And then it even, like I said, is somebody like a coach posts this. So your daily, it even has like your daily activities right here that you can literally click like, yep, I did my post today. Yep, I did my personal development today. Yes, I drank my shake today. Yes, I did my workout today, right? And it's super solid. It's really super solid. So let me see. Steph said, thank you. Thank you for showing how it looks and what it, yes, you're welcome. Brenda said, I love it. When you sign up, they customize it to you because of being a Beachbody coach. Oh, cool. And I know it was created by a Beachbody coach, and I'm sure they have made it fabulous to like customizable for all different MLMs and coolness so that it works for you. So super great, super cool. Definitely suggest it. I really, really do. And it's really great too when you get to the point, hopefully soon, where you get to pay somebody else to send your invites and stuff. It makes it really nice to have a place where they can log in and see everybody that they need to invite and follow up with versus like, I'm really not organized. Oh, whatever, I'll just do my own follow-ups. Never mind, I can't pay you to help me, right? But now I can like pay, hey, you go sign in, you go look, you send him a message, you start the conversation, you copy and paste and do the stupid monotonous, sorry, I'm trying not to say that word. My children get mad at me. You know what I mean? The monotonous things that we can spend our time doing other things, right? Because our time is super valuable and we are fabulous and we can spend the time doing things that bring us joy, like, you know, creating content, plugging people into our groups, team calls, nutrition bootcamp calls, hanging out with your people, mentoring, reading, whatever, right? All the things that bring you joy in your business. Cool. Okay, I don't see any other questions, so I'll just stop the recording. And yay for a short recording for all our people who are watching this later. And if you're on live, let's just stay on and chat. Cool. Okay, let me know if you guys have questions about Teamzy. I don't know if there's because I know sometimes in some things that if you sign up and you can like use a code and it like helps you save or whatever. I don't know if that's a thing with Teamzy. So I will look into it and I'll let you know, because if you guys do want to use it, it doesn't suck to save money. link for Teamzy. So yeah, I will look into that. Cool. Okay. Bye, recording friends.